Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Thanks for tuning into our podcast. We love having you here, and it's our mission to bring you all the latest and greatest tips, skills, and know-how to make you the best that you can be. We know that you have it in you, and we're going to show you how. Now, let's get started.
This episode is powered by Poddex.
Thank you for tuning in today. You are now listening to That Will Never Work podcast with your host, Maurice Chisholm. Hey, everybody. This is Maurice. As you can see, I'm in a pretty good mood today, and here's the reason why. For those of you who have been following Chisholm Group on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, you would know that we just celebrated our 9th year anniversary of being incorporated. We were incorporated in 2012, February of 2012. And so to kick off our anniversary year, we decided to put on an Entrepreneur Impact Summit. So today I'm going to express to you what that had, what kind of impact that had on me. First, let me explain. Being an entrepreneur, it is not easy. You have to market yourself, understand business, understand your finances. You need to educate yourself on a consistent basis. It is not easy. And one of the things that you start to understand that, yes, you can be a let's go get everything person. You can be inspiring, but there are still some steps that you need to take. So for myself, I will explain to you what I've gotten out of this. Yes, I've been doing business for 9 years, and I'm realizing that there's still a lot that I need to tackle or understand or deal with. So first, as a small business consultant, I speak to various groups on how to move their business forward. I speak to them on how to improve and what versions of media they can utilize to do that. So does that mean how to create flyers, how to do their website, what they need to do as far as marketing, all those type of things. I was trying to educate them even in understanding colors and the power of colors, things like that. So I utilize everything that I've learned in school with my various schools of of learning, whether it's in a conventional at a desk setting. I did go to a technical university, so I was able to use some of that on a virtual basis. So some of that information that I've learned almost 10 years ago, even to my art classes and things like that I've had in a local community college, and my YouTube and Udemy experiences, I have constantly been in an education mode regardless. So the mindset of the summit that I just created, which was an idea that I had been giving to quite a few organizations, individuals over the years. And it finally dawned on me early in 2020, Maurice, maybe that's what you really need to do. And I realized that what was holding me back was getting outside of my box. That sometimes there is a little bit of fear that holds you back. And with that fear, it can hold you hostage. And the fear is whether it's about success or having your face out there, making sure that you do not sound as if you're not educated enough. Using even just something right now where I just said, we criticize ourselves to the umpteenth degree. And so that level of fear that of being criticized, evaluated. Even some people, they don't like to be cheered on. A lot of those fears hold us back to moving forward. So for myself, it was more or less getting outside of my box. It was easier for me to hide behind the scenes and help other people. But when it was time for me to do this summit, it scared me. It really scared me. That fear was very, very real. And it was debilitating to some degree. So I decided that, no, Maurice, you're going to do this. You're going to have to push through. You're going to have to be encouraged. You're going to put your face out there. People are going to see you. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Maurice, you're too short, too tall, too fat, too skinny. Don't smile enough. Wear your glasses. Don't wear your glasses. Need a haircut. Don't need a haircut. You're going to get the pros and cons of everything. So as long as you understand that, that, hey, you can move forward. Don't allow that energy, both positive and negative, to hinder you from moving forward. So I moved forward and I learned a lot through the process because I like education and I like to be in the know to some degree. I was able to move forward and encourage myself every step of the way because I was learning something new. Even though I already knew how to do flyers, I already knew how to work a website, I already knew how to create videos. But there were some other things that I was able to learn where if I had to say something to someone else about it, I can give them my experience. So here's the experience, and this is just one today, is overcoming the fear and understanding that within that fear, no matter what, you should feel good on the other side. I moved forward with the summit. I was able to talk to my speakers on a consistent basis and get feedback from them very frequently. I made sure that my lines of communication were open because I didn't want to hold anything back because we were all learning together. We were all supporting each other, and I truly appreciated the ride together. So here is the timeline, a short timeline. My goal was to have the videos together, the speakers together, everything done in December, because I knew I wanted to put it on in February. Well, because of scheduling difficulties, COVID, the sunshine and, kids, it's cold outside, whatever the situations might have been, everything did not work out the way I had anticipated. So I had to push it back until March. I was able to get all the information in, edit it, do what I need to do, create the marketing plan, everything else. So eventually my fear was starting to take a back seat because of the process I had to go through in order to even have the summit and for me to meet my personal deadline of having the summit. So fear was creeping out until now, which is now officially a week and a day later when the summer summit premiered. And that's because as soon as I finish all the marketing and speaking with the speakers and any other technical difficulties I might have encountered on my end or behind the scenes, the summit was here. People were signing up, and the fear did not arise because now all of a sudden I'm anxious. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm getting more support than I had anticipated, things like that. But now here, the fear that's slowly creeping back in, which I'm stopping it right now at this very moment, is the fear of success. And what does success mean? Success does not necessarily mean money, but just, all right, Maurice, you were able to do that. Now I would like for you to do that for me. I would like for you to help me create that same type of environment, that same type of community. How can we do that? How can I do that? And as I'm being asked those questions, because it's starting to come a little more frequently now, because I was able to put that on. Now, what is the fear of, hey, you know what? I can create this. I can move forward with this. And how many can I complete to be successful without making things look rushed or not complete? So that's what I mean by fear of success. Understanding what I need to do to take my time to make sure that the information, the graphics, whatever it might be that people are asking for me to do, that no matter what it is, it still is representative of what I would like my brand to look like, what I would like my work to look like, as people are asking, hey, who did that for you? Well, it was Maurice Chisholm of Chisholm Group LLC. We need to understand that everything that you do, everything that you put your name on, it has to be at a certain level of excellence. And everybody has different levels of that, and I totally understand that. I know mine can be a little high, and it does not fit everyone's expectations. But because I was able to complete this, everyone has not been able to do the same thing that I've been able to do from a one-man band perspective. And that's not because of ego or anything else like that. I just did not reach out to anyone to do it because I already had the schooling and the experiences to get a lot of that done by myself. And so there were some things that I was able to accomplish that I did not have to outsource. And that's something that, understand that, hey, just because you don't know something, don't be upset about it. You may have to outsource it to someone. You may have to inquire for some additional help. Don't be afraid of that. Just so happened in this situation, I did not have to do that. And then also because of my past speaking experiences, sometimes it's a little difficult, doing this podcast. Sometimes you don't want to hear your voice. Even when it comes down to doing a video, sometimes you need that encouragement or that interaction for someone to speak back to you in order for you to move forward. So that was also difficult. So there were some challenges that I had to overcome in this process. And all I am doing was I want to encourage each and every one of you that you can do the exact same thing. Overcome these fears, overcome these moments of not being great, successful, whatever. Just understand who you are and what you are and how you are to move forward. I thank you very much for listening. Please be sure to do what you do. Follow us and look at the summit. We are here to educate, empower, enable, and impact our world. Be sure to like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn at Chisholm Group. CHISM Group. Thank you very much for listening.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.